Incredibly exciting position to be in for both these squads, and yeah, you know, it is super interesting that Ancient was skipped out from Entropiq. Never thought I'd see the day. Let's get into this one, right? They're set up towards this A-bomb site with Nickelback even fast wrapping main, or at least he was. He's already been removed, and now the essence of this pistol round's kind of been given up. You know what they were hoping to do, so Entropiq have had to make a bit of a solution come up on the fly. Forrester makes it down the vent, but the bomb isn't so lucky. And oh dear, this is not the start Entropiq wanted. They are on their last legs here. Only Forrester left standing, and he's going to go all the way back up to get the bomb.
Yeah, making a mid-round when your plan fails on a pistol is so difficult. You never have the utility to change your mind and to do something else. They attempt the vent drop, no smoke for it. They get smoked instead. NiP are very ready for that one. And if anything, it's ESL who gets that first kill that essentially wins the round for NiP, right? It stifles the A-pop, and Entropiq couldn't make that bomb get down the vent. It's so hard, Harry. Even when there's no smoke, people will still miss the hole. Either way, NiP on the board early as well. Oh, the jump. Without the jump, Krad would have made it. But potato, tomato, we're back in for a full eco, no bomb plant, so Entropiq will just give it up, give it away, and come in with AKs in the third.
Yeah, this should be a pretty clean moment, right? This is your chance to just build up some money. We all know that. Oh, Krad.
The old crater. Nothing worse than getting shot mid-air.
Krad crater.
Yeah. Big hole in the ground. Krad shaped. Oh, that's clean.
Nice. All right, all right, all right. Little P2 being wielded like a deagle, but it's only good for one.
Should be done from here on out.
I think I'm going to try and vent drop like a madman. Going to just try and run it. And if he gets down the vent, could actually plant. So, Lackey, if he draws the attention away, that kill should do it. But, Plopski.
Well, the bomb made it.
The vent king. This guy doesn't let you get B plants.
I do like how Entropiq are really sweating this round, though. It sets quite a precedent.
I love those gloves.
Yeah?
I've not seen them.
What are they?
I don't know.
They go well with the deagle,
They do go really nice with the deagle.
Yeah.
Lackey's got that fashion sense, dog. Look at him. Right, with the matching gloves, the matching deag, in a 1-on-3. You know, that combo might be a match made in heaven, but the 1v3 certainly isn't. Let's see what he can do.
Again, if he gets down there, Plopski's going to stop him. Oh, he gave it a go, but wide on the angle. Plopski's not going to fall for any madness in this one. Now we have the buy, couple of kills, but the M4s are saved for NiP, and so all is fine and dandy for now. Definitely a high-stakes game in this group, right? With Mao suddenly showing up today. That was exciting. G2 not looking unbeatable. And of course, you know, we have that caveat of Alexa B on their side, but it's not very clear anymore who the best team in the group is. And so, as we set up just moments ago, this game would decide that, at least for now. And these groups in Pro League, they're all about starting strong. Quick round outside, Lackey and Elian make it by, and we'll drop ESL peeking main. It's Fuzi who can't see a thing. They're already down. Hampus is going to meet them in lower. He's on an off angle, but is this going to be good for the double? They're in no hurry, still defaulting lobby. 5-on-4, let the kills come to you. And Hampus's patience is tested.
How patient is he?
He's doing a good job right now.
He is, isn't he? Like, I mean,
this is a pug, he'd already be up. Anyone would.
All right, it's very, very measured from either side. Right, no one on Entropiq wants to give away this 5-on-4, so right now they know that they're in a very good spot. They're trying to milk it for all it's worth. Hampus. Oh, man. Has one. Is he ready for the second? Yes, Elian. Shut down as well. The secret component's now been removed, and that might kind of force your hand into not playing this B site, which looked like the original intent behind the positions in this round.
Okay, it's a bit of a mystery. They're running out of time, but NiP have just missed that timing. They've just moved away from Heaven. That is so much position gain for Entropiq. This is a second's difference, and it might cost them everything. It's just Plopski. He's been good so far at holding down this A site, but double swing, they fall in, and Krad gets the kill, his 0th on the board. Plant coming in, and somehow, some way, a second's difference has let NiP slip out of this round. They've got to retake in a 3-on-3.
Yeah, you still kind of want to give this a look in, right? Like, you're very, very distraught at how this one's gone if you're NiP. But with nothing presenting itself, with everyone being so far away, you were really hinging on Entropiq giving you a fight over at main. And with that not coming through, it will just be this 3-man save. That is kind of brutal for NiP.
That was their round.
Perfect for Entropiq, right? Like, they somehow find this gap that only opened the exact moment they moved in. And they managed to recover that one nicely. NiP, you know, the jitters were there. They were worried after getting that double secret contact that the destination was going to be ramped to B. That was the intent, but because of the double, it forced Entropiq elsewhere.
Yeah, it's so sad, because if one of those two players stayed, it would have been fine. But not only does Fuzi run back from red box outside, but the Heaven player drops into the site as well. Like, both your most powerful positions in that round get pulled apart at the wrong time. But nice mid-round for Entropiq, 3-on-5 that they don't let slip, and now they're on the board early on as well. Hooch very vocal. And for good reason. Knowing that NiP have saved all these guns means that a rebuy is inevitable, and Entropiq don't want to get insta-crunched back. But I'm liking the hype. We're getting NiP getting pretty loud yesterday. Hampus with a few bellows with his fellows.
Yeah, you know, we all miss the device screeching that we used to have, right? But Hampus is showing he can fill that void.
Not quite as high-pitched.
No, device is like a very,
smooth
as we've learned, like recognizable scream.
Yeah.
And I miss hearing it. So
me too.
Can't wait till we finally get him back. It's been a while. Right, so set up outside of the A site right now for Entropiq. Once again, you know, looking like he just wants to be one of these pump and dump A plays, and this time there's not going to be this main component, at least not right away, so don't have to worry about losing a player there, but you do still have to break your way in, and Plopski is having a hell of a game right now. He opens up with the double. Lackey was throwing the util from T-Roof. He's now the only man remaining, and not even lobby is sacred ground at this point. He's worried that, you know, ramp flanks come in, the NiP have gotten deep. He's having to take a lot of time clearing all these angles in what should be an unwinnable round. Dude, what's up with Plopski today? Let's kind of home in on that, right?
Cheerios, hasn't it? Just right? Double kills on every round.
Just think about it, right? Like, it starts with him double killing the vent drop in the pistol, denying any chance of Entropiq winning that. Follow up, he stops the vent drop again, and I think 4Ks that round. He's been a consistent threat over inside of A, and this round was no exception. Lackey has the read.
Oh, the bullets.
Just absorbed by the metal at the end of the day, and that's an NiP round. Locked and loaded, 3-1. And the success that Entropiq were feeling at the end of that last round, right, the one prior to what we just witnessed, is very, very quickly stolen away.
Yeah, the flash was good as well. But no, a little stifled was that push 1-by-1 for Entropiq, right? Didn't have quick trading at all, and Plopski's just able to cover and re-peak. So 3-1 right now. NiP are in control on that CT side. Feels good, but will it stay the same? Broken by. Pistols out. Rez has already tapped Lackey out of the round. What a dangerous player to have at ramp as well in Rez. A guy who's not afraid to hang around. It doesn't always need to be on that insta-B drop, as we've already seen Hampus takes that spot, and S-Tag ready on the hot roof, and Entropiq, like, with no utility here, what do? You walk ramp or you walk A. Those are your only options available, and Rez is denying one of them. Molly slows it yet again. The D picks worked in the second round. But it's nice and safe for NiP, trying to build up their bank early in this game. A mutual bit of respect.
Ain't nothing like mutual respect. I wouldn't know anything about that in our duo, Hugo. I just get walked all over. But
yeah, well, you'll learn to love it.
That's how it is. It's fine. I'll put my leash back on, but I'm not wearing the leather. Right, double up in the door for hampus.
Oh.
And then
Plopski's mad, like, oh, why are you not watching my hot man? That is the hot roof timing there. You turn for 1 second to check door, they get double kill door, and then you get hot walk.
There is a curse, which is if you are the main player, you will get kills indoor, and then you will die to hut. From where the hot roof guy comes over and goes, oh, there's kills indoor, is there? All right, let's go, let's double up.
Look at the timing.
And there we go, right?
Oh, it hurts, but it is a reality. It's one we all have to deal with on CT Nuke. Here we go, though. Won't mean anything, will it? Buys out, Elian on the AWP. A lot of talk on the desk from Maui and Allen about whether this guy's going to be stepping up. His consistency at question, not his ability, though. When he's on one, he's on one, catching hampus out the sky, throwing nades, and Entropiq can make their move outside. As that pick comes in, full smokes land, and so options are open. They don't have to just go secret. They can walk the garage smoke. They know they've picked that player. Meanwhile, Fuzi's down on B with hampus dead. That might tempt them down. It's off on the guy in lower. Instead, it's the AWP. Fuzi gets a shot, gets to back up, and drops the molly as well. And Entropiq going to turn around, as so many of these rounds have been, down to the mid-round cooling, down to these 4-on-4s, 3-on-3s. Not always has the opening game plan worked. Rez, it's a messy spray, no headshots connect.
Damage.
And Krad, he's going to follow up. Plopski, not cleared. He takes his time, and he takes two with him. AWP trapped, but Forrester comes in for the save, and now it's all on Fuzi with good timing.
Yeah, already up heaven. Neither player looking at him. Oh, there's one on the bomb now. He knows that Elian's here, and he knows he's not planting. He knows it was a fake. Oh, no, he walks right into him. Fuzi with the clutch. 3 in the round, the hat trick, and 5 on the board for NiP. They managed to pull that one back in what was, a 2-on-4? That's kind of wild. Plopski going unchecked in main, teed them up brilliantly. And then Fuzi with that fast rotate for the closer.
What a rotate as well. He gets his kill and he insta-runs all the way ramp up to heaven. Like, that's why they're both back turned to heaven. Their call is, he's B. Where are his rotates? Vent, back up, secret. No, he ran the second he got that kill. And the effect it's had is perfect. Winning the 1-on-2. And Entropiq now back to pistols. They keep getting these close rounds, Harry, but NiP are destroying the game plan right now. Whatever Entropiq want to do is countered. hampus spotted. Nice little nade onto Elian. There's lots of players outside right now, and you got to be careful. The flash does nothing, but the bullets will help instead. That's a gun given. 5-on-4 and a chance. This is the first time NiP have gone a man down on this B bomb site. Let's see what their rotate procedures are like. Rez has already dropped ramp. Fuzi's taken his ramp position with the AWP. And they're even going to push lobby. NiP are taking a lot of space, and Entropiq are playing for this. They're ready. Or so it seems.
This is nice, Krad. Oh, he actually falls. He gets bested there. And S-Tag, oh man, doubles up in the hut. Don't get me wrong, you're still in with a chance here if you're Entropiq. A couple of kills very, very quickly, right? Lackey getting that trade down towards B is massive. It's put a bit of pressure on NiP now. And Elian's just pulled the brakes here over in lobby. He does have the bomb, so he's got to be very, very careful, right? If he falls, if he goes down, there's not really anything Lackey can do to win the round. Looks like they want to try and make this culminate in this A play. Lackey waiting at the vents, wants to come up, wants to move in. S-Tag's here and has been here since the start of the round. It's a vent drop. Elian makes it down. He had both options open. They're going to fight their way into the B site. Fuzi's here. 1v2 to his name already. For all intents and purposes, he's very much alone now. Does have this rotation coming down the vent. S-Tag's been heard, and they focus their attention forward onto the AWP ramp. S-Tag's got to do it all. 2 to his name, needs 4 if he wants to win this round. Entropiq, they're just tucking. They're not giving him this fight. Not giving him a reason to win the round. Gonna try and swing this one together. So S-Tag, this is gonna be real clean, man. They're gonna challenge him, and there it is. Elian peeks out and finds a second for Entropiq. The pistols are enough. They get that one over the line. And I really like the kind of protocols there, right? They heard the vent drop. They know that S-Tag's coming in on this wrap. And so they go, screw it. It's an AWP ramp. He can't fight both of us. Let's just swing him together.
So the 2 rounds Entropiq have won in this game are a 2-on-4 and a 3-on-5. Like, they're clutching out these mid rounds right now. Very nice plays on the board and breaking NiP's money at that. There's still an AWP, but this will be the last buy if it doesn't go to plan. Fuzi, he's been all over the map this game. This time in main, trying to get that door pick. He sees Elian's AWP and he is going to pull back. Doesn't want to repeat. Ooh, careful. Vent dive instead. Silent though. So Entropiq don't have that info, and they're not outside anyway. Just Lackey lurking behind main. As Entropiq look to use this AWP for a pick. Elian's taking it to ramp, and Rez is giving away nothing. Famas is not the best of guns here on this headshot angle. He won't even get the molly out in time. They are full contact. They are waltzing their way through. Timings on Rez's check, and he sees the AWP. Drops. Molly goes out, and he will escape for now. Hampus has been called for help, but he's also been pushed out by Flames. Entropiq, a methodical take, but one where NiP are fine giving it up. They've double rotated B with Fuzi's AWP, and they just sit back and wait for the next play.
Yeah, they might have taken ramp control, but they don't want to use it. They leave Forrester there to hold on, but they group back in the lobby. Forrester will nail Rez on his rotation back up through the vent, and now that's back up through the ramp rather. That's put a bit of a question mark in the minds of NiP. Where's this looking to end up? They've dropped down the ladder. What? Forrester's even cleared out hell, and as Plopski attempts to give chase, it's all locked in. Every one of those kills falling in favor of Entropiq. S-Tag, in the blink of an eye, is left saving. He doesn't even really realize what's just happened. Like,
Nickelback fell on a vent player and just shot him on the ladder as well. That was meant to. That was all meant to be an A play, by the way. Like, it looked like Forrester wanted to come back on a hell flank. Like, he was in heaven pretty quick, or at the ladder, while Entropiq set up for an A pop. It's a good call, right? Knowing that NiP have at least got 1 player B, if not 2. And as soon as they get that B pick, Rez comes up ramp, as you say. Entropiq goes, screw it. We got a lower kill. We don't know numbers. You know, they're heavy on one side. Let's just take the kill and take the space. So they all drop down vent. And I think it was Fuzi gets caught on the ladder there. So very weird round. But yeah, the mid-rounding has been what's saving Entropiq in this T side so far. Don't get me wrong, they've dropped the ball here and there, but by and large, it's been when they're men down that they make these rounds happen. He was the kill that got it all going. Right now, a pretty good T side, all things considered, for Entropiq. 4 pistols, just this save. So S-Tag, no pressure.
Yeah, he's taken the M4 outside as well, right? Leaning in towards a position where he can look to help out in A and still give assistance outside. Not a bad idea, right? He does have like the 1 ranged gun in this round, the 1 hero weapon. And so he's able to give 2 very important areas his attention here. Can't get over how kind of measured, that's maybe the wrong word, but like, oh, I guess just slow this has been for Entropiq in their T-sides, right? Like, very much kind of trying to manipulate these rotates, get in the head of NiP.
Yeah, NiP certainly don't look uncomfortable. Like, their comms are very clean. Always a question when you have, you know, Danish player. We even saw S-Tag in recent interviews talking about how, you know, sometimes he's just trying to soak in all the Swedish, work out what the hell they're talking about.
Hang on, this is the box that no one ever checks. Yeah. There's a reason I call it that, because no one ever checks.
Oh, Lackey.
Oh, Lackey will. There we go. Now they know about Rez. Can he get an AWP out? No.
Fuzi helped.
Fuzi will. All right. That's the AWP taken out of the round.
This is weird. Do they want to go back to stop that AWP? Like, you know, Fuzi's in hell. He can just pick it up and win the round, but they won't hold on to it. Forrester waits for lobby lurkers, and Entropiq try and stick it B. Everyone's already here. 2 of 3 fighting for the plant. They haven't even seen the M4 either. This could get really weird. Molly's good. Tap is better. Lackey is looking lights out. And forget about it. Fuzi in a 1-on-4 didn't go for the AWP. He can get the M4, but they've already walked over it. Man of the hour.
Yeah, lovely round out of Lucky, man. It was so clinical as well. Like those taps into window, ooh, they get me excited, right? If that's the kind of game we're gonna get out of this guy. And you know, it went from being a really good start for NiP into a game where suddenly we're going, oh wow, this T side from Entropiq's really got legs on it. Like that's how quickly it switched up.
Well, you talk about how methodical this looks, how slow. It's clear they've done work on it, right? Like this is a sneaky pick into this series. I don't think NiP were going to be ready for. I think they were probably expecting an Ancient, although that's often been where these two teams have faced each other. So, oh dear, was not ready for Forest having crossed in. Oh, lobby crunch, and they're getting one by one right now. S-Tag will bail. Didn't like what he saw. That position's so hard to clear. Already, Forrest is outdoor. He can't find the vent. It is a curse. Plopski thinks he saw something, and he did. But Forrester backs out into the mist. They can still try and go for event play with numbers and with utility, but Plopski, he has been the man to worry about on this A site. Util coming in, might just be an A rush instead. Plopski swinging, gets one, but so many flashbangs, so many targets, and he still takes two before he falls off the hut. Lackey with the entry. It's Rez here to save the day. Do they want to drop B? It might be their only option, and even then, only one man makes it down.
They keep missing the vent. It's so
a curse.
Wild. Oh man, only Krad now. Okay, smoking. Pause the rotate. What? I can't believe they just fell for it. Now a 1v1. Krad's trying to outbrain them. Oh, playing with the vents. It's tricky business, all right, but it's honest work, and Krad's gonna look to make this play happen now. Proper mind games, but he will eventually have to get this bomb down, and Rez knows that as well. He just waits till he hears the plant, and now looks to move in for the 1v1. He watched as his teammate was cut down in the vent, and now he needs revenge. Krad, mini ramp moving up, gets the spot. Info goes both ways. They're chasing each other down. Krad's got 10 shots left to make it count. Both players low. Rez. This is the round that could look to get NiP well and truly back into the game, and he's going to win it. 3 in the round, and without the kit, he's still got time for that defuse. 6 to their name now on the side of NiP.
I can't believe Rez wins that. What a cheeky bugger. That is a round stolen right back. Even though Plopski did, you know, amazing work on that top side to again get another double kill. It's what he's been good for every round on A. Like, I don't know how Krad faked a vent drop out of NiP by throwing a smoke in decon. It wasn't anything. He was just throwing a smoke, and they fell for it. But still, Rez makes it worthwhile on 10 health. And man, this is a good game. I do like watching good teams on Nuke play each other. You can see the mutual respect at times, but it's very proactive on CT. And Entropiq keep clutching out rounds. Not this one though. 6-4. Orbs are back out.
I can't get over how often we've seen the vent missed. Like, I feel like we're already, what, 11 rounds in, and then like 6 of these rounds, someone's missed the vent. Yeah. They feel like you're showing me another wrong hole compilation. Look, Fuzi up through secret. Oh, missed shot. Gonna go back in. He's burning the whole time. He just needed that to connect, and oh dear.
Not another 3 on 5.
It's all gone so bad so quickly. 3 on 3 now. Krad doubling up outside, and oh mate. You reclaim a kill for a second, but the success is short-lived, and there's the lock-in. Krad's back in the lobby from outside, and then back inside. He's everywhere.
Entropiq are better when they've lost the first 2 men of the round. Like that's all that is apparent right now. They keep winning 3 on 5s. They keep winning 2 on 4s. That's unbelievable. Double kill for hampus outside. All those missed shots for Fuzi. It felt inconsequential. It felt like it didn't matter. But it did. It held them back, truly. NiP keeps swinging yard, which isn't even necessarily a bad play, but it goes from 5 on 3 to 2 on 2 in seconds, and suddenly you're wishing you never went for that move. Elian's AWP outside working wonders. And hampus head in your hands after that one. Couldn't have done more. And some good rounds out of Krad, boy. 2. It's up to 5 now for Entropiq. Full eco now for NiP. And this is crunch time. This is when Entropiq can start running away with this map if they please. It's going to be a very good T side, whatever happens.
just the kind of depth we've had out of Entropiq has really impressed me so far. That little outside wrap, yeah, okay. You lost to Mac 10, it's not the end of the world. The whole intention of Nickelback there was kind of just to get the info, see what he can do outside, and if he can get secret control. The boost goes unchecked, and Rez almost doubles up from it.
No way.
No way! Oh God, hampus is running at them now. That Mac 10, it didn't feel like it mattered, but it mattered so much. 4 in the round for hampus.
What on earth? That's 4. The nade, the scavenge nade from Nickelback outside dunks the ramp players.
What?
That's unbelievable. That doesn't make sense. Full eco. The boost never checked, and why would it be? What is happening in this game? hampus, hero play. Rez does just enough damage on that second as well. And look at this, just storms the fort. And then this? Oh, you love it. That was a full eco. That was nothing. That was USPs.
And one deagle, and that was it.
And it was meant to be Entropiq running away with this game. Now, it's a tilter. You've lost all your money. You still got a full rebuy-ish on 3 out of 5, but others will be on Galils or SMGs again. Dear. I mean, look at this buy. It's not pretty. It doesn't have a lot of utility either. And Entropiq have been running very slow late rounds with fakes, running smokes outside. These options are going to start closing up on them now. NiP have just saved themselves in the CT half, all thanks to their in-game leader. Bonkers. Oh.
Okay, well, hampus is sick and tired of all this standing around and waiting, and so now he's gotten involved from the get-go, spamming Forrester through Squeaky. Back to the drawing board for Entropiq. Might call for some of these outside smokes, 3 of them getting lined up now. What variation are they looking to do? These are looking like the wider ones. Give you options to even cross into garage. Instead, they're going to walk up close. What do they want to do with these?
Oh, wow.
Smoke spam goes either way. It's a bit of revenge for Lackey.
Perfect nade. Ramp lurk dead, and yeah, okay, Entropiq there, if anything, maybe even favored in a 3-on-4. We'll see if that holds true in this round, because S-Tag has already dropped B, and he's playing it very safe as well. He's not facing, he's not fighting, he just wants the info. Then he can call for Rez to drop down as well if he pleases. He's about to get that info. One spotted on the cross. S-Tag getting set up in the B site right now, and they're coming through. He's trying to sneak up silent, and he just makes it in time. This is great timing, and he's going to get a kill from it as well. Nose double door is corrupted. It's the orb, and S-Tag's just shooting smokes. He's going to run low on bullets, and he can't finish the job, but maybe Rez can instead. Orb dead, and so is the round. That's a headshot for Rez. He's clinical with it. 8-5, and Entropiq get locked out of B. Now just 2K a player, and NiP, a very good spot to be in right now, given how this game started.
Yeah, now just pistols to play around with. I mean, should be pretty brutal, and hampus, yeah, mate, there we go.
He's having fun today.
He's loving it. hampus is having a great time. USP in hand now, and more to find outside in the yard. Nickelback with a Glock, gonna get spammed through the smoke as it starts to fade. Only Alien left standing now, and you know, maybe the P250 can win this fight. Oh. I just wanted something good for Entropiq there, but you know, it was a full eco. It's the nature of the beast. And NiP about to make this a very compelling CT side after all. I mean, dude, like, you know, I feel like we've gone really back and forth with kind of saying, you know, who's looking better right now, but it has been a very back and forth game. We had that great 5-1 start for NiP that then got brought to a 6-5 scoreline. So you were thinking, wow, Entropiq, you know, they've really recovered this.
And if they anti-eco'd that full USP round, they would certainly be looking
they'd be in a really good spot, right? It puts a lot of onus on that round.
It wasn't just that round, it was the buy after that round would have also been bad. Not again, hampus, he's been heard though, they're already up ready, needs cover. Rez has got a kill. hampus swings out behind the red box. Not the first time he's gotten away with that trick. Entropiq are getting trolled outside, Nickelback getting climbed above. Hampus has missed him, but he still gets the kill. And it's a 1-on-5 in an instant. 20 seconds have transpired in this round, and it is already over.
Yeah, mate. I mean, you talked about mutual respect. That's out the window now. Oh, mate. Brutal. Forrester, what are you even going to do here, man? What are you even going to do? You've got so many bodies to find. You've got so many angles to clear, and you're so alone in all of it. No one to hold his hand, and there's the swing. Plopski's going to put him in the dirt. It's a 10-5 half for NiP. Brilliant recovery from the 6-5 scoreline, winning that full eco, going on a tear, firing hampus up. NiP are right where they want to be.
Hey Future Pros! Today I wanted to show you another method to take outside and find picks on the T side of Nuke. This execute will obstruct a lot of vision from the CTs and possibly force a warehouse player out into the open for a fairly easy pick. For this execute, you will need 4 Future Pros along with 3 smokes, 2 mollies and 2 HEs.
They need a pistol, and it's all going to start here and now in that second half. It's their pick in the series. Pressure's on.
Yeah, so I see dual Berettas on Nickelback. I like that. What's he gonna do with them? He's over here at ramp. Right place, right time, but he's dead right away. All right, here they come. Lackey, lots to do, and he's just overwhelmed. So many bodies fighting for this ramp control. And I mean, this is a pistol round teed up for NiP. Krad's not even coming in to give it a look. He's
wrong side.
It's good, bro. It's fine. Alien, go on. See what you can do. And Alien says, I don't want to do anything. I'm going to leave. And then Krad says, yeah, I'm also going to leave. So we're on the same page. Great minds think alike. Here they are saving. That's a flawless pistol for NiP.
These team comm segments are getting weird.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Why are they speaking in English?
Ek has been teaching me some live translation.
Okay.
That's why. Yeah.
Imagine speaking 3 languages.
Imagine speaking more than 1 language.
Yeah. We're so ignorant. Well, NiP, nothing like a flawless pistol to wet the whistle. They're warm and ready to go. Fist bumps all across, 11-5, and looking to continue storming on with a couple of saves. One of those players had armor. You can buy a quick helmet, you can get an upgrade, you can force buy here on Entropiq, but you are certainly running out of rounds, running out of room in this first map. Overpass being the pick of NiP, and nothing uncommon to see them there.
Alien's a bit of a scout player.
That's true.
Don't write this round off. I see a 4-sport Alien scout, and I'm like, all right, maybe there's something weird that can happen here. I like it, though. NiP haven't really taken too many chances. You know, they've got full rifles in play for this second round. They really want to convert it. Deep smokes are throwing in. They cross behind them, and they do look to get into secret. Oh. Alien. Oh, both of those just pixels away from finding some chip damage on crossing players.
No one wants a silver medal. No award for close. Someone's got to stop this B play, or it is going to be 1 kill and then a 1 round for NiP, and it's only Nickelback at the forefront of it. In-game leader with 3 kills. Often good to put up numbers on this team is Nickelback. He was a Katowice at least, but this is not an easy round. That's a perfect kill though. Alone was hampus. AK now gifted over to Nickelback, and the scout shot does connect. He's taking the site back as well. Oh, that's a beautiful play for Elian through the Molotov. They were not ready for it. 3-on-3 with a low player. Bomb gets picked back up, but there's a ramp smoke push perhaps for Lackey. Meanwhile, they're going to lock down the door, open it up. Escaping is Krad. Beautiful headshot for Rez. Okay. And with his back cleaned up, he can get this stick in. He won't, but he does trade another kill, and this is falling apart at the seams unless Krad can sneak in time. He might not stop the plant, but he might win the round. 1 kill, 4 ammo, and it's Rez to win it out with 4. He is beasting right now, is Rez, 16 and 6. But a nice try for Krad, however, not enough bullets.
Crazy, man. Oh, it's just wild, isn't it?
That's one thing you can say about this game. Like, even though it may not matter after it's all said and done, it's 12-5. But how many of these rounds, Harry, have been so close? How many of these rounds have been 2-on-2s, 1-on-1s, clutching out? Like, there have been some very good opportunities for either team, especially Entropiq. But NiP have just been closing every single position. Entropiq have had their fair share of attempts. But I love already the T-side calling that's coming into this game, like just double secret smokes, back-to-back rounds, getting down lower. Entropiq have made a bit of a read. They didn't like what they saw last time, and so they go and stack the bomb site, but no need to commit for NiP. They just get that yard control for free. And up against pistols, even with the scout for Elian we saw last round, there's very little Entropiq can do to stop this play. And now as they double back, that stack on lower is corrupted. Krad's realizing it. He hears steps in garage, but he can't really do much about it.
Oh, hampus might have just hit this timing. Now, he might not ever check credit, but that's the thing about NiP, man. They go hard when they're outside. So Krad, how on earth is he meant to survive this? hampus still hasn't checked it. There's a real false sense of security right now.
Hello.
Oh, there's no security at all now. There's hampus with the swing. He's at least going to find the 4-on-4, but that's still the bomb dropped outside of main. You're getting a little bit paranoid, a little bit worried. Oh dear, Clock comes in with another kill. S-Tag just about gets it back under control, and it's only Nickelback left standing at the very end. 1-on-3, Molly into hell just to deny that point of rotation. Don't get tagged in it as it spreads his way. He won't. They don't know about him yet, and he does find the pick to heaven. That's now an AK retrievable. And a chance in the clutch, but does he want to give it a go?
But he can't escape Satan's wrath. Hell and heaven mollied out right now. He's stuck in purgatory. And nowhere to go. No round to win. He's going to have to save this AK-47 into the first full buy of the half. A nice try, right? It's actually the MAC-10 that saves it there. The double kill from S-Tag and Door. Sometimes a MAC is useful on those anti-ecos. Not always can a rifle be great at mopping up multi-kills when you're getting faced by so many USPs. So Nickelback will save something at least, but NiP will save the round. 13-5, not getting ecoed. That's something Entropiq couldn't survive on their first half. You know, and this certainly draws the whole group into question, right? Because I'm sure you'll agree with me yesterday. Obviously, Fnatic not really a world beater right now, but NiP looked good. There was no question about it. Entropiq, they also look good. They didn't really have many problems against Mouse in taking that 2-0. Yeah, close maps, but, you know, still, with Mouse now beating G2, like that weird triangle of doom, right? Of who X team beats Y, Y beats Z. Like, I don't know where to place many of these teams. Except I know to place NiP right at the tippity top.
Nickelback missed that first timing. Oh!
No way!
And still falls short.
He heard the cross.
He knows they've made it in, but still, you got to get it back under control. That's a wonderful trade out of Plopski. It's opened up the B play. I don't know. I don't want to say the S word.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Do it.
But you should be thinking about saving here. Like you can't have any say in what's happening down at lower. Your points of rotation have already been cut off. Right, ramp was double mollied. You know they've been down lower for a while. Someone's going to be watching vent, and if they did try to go outside, well, S-Tag was there, ready to shut down anyone attempting a retake. So Entropiq, they're their first go at the rifle round, you know, with all the bells and whistles, or M4s, they had everything they needed. It gets bested in the opening, what, like 20, 30 seconds of the round, just with a fast B play down through Secret.
It's kind of crazy because this is just such a skew-if group, right? Maybe that's why the results are quite interesting right now, because almost every team are playing with, you know, stand-ins or recent roster changes or, you know, COVID-popped players. Like, there's a lot going on. NiP are no exception, right? Yeah, we've seen this roster many a time in many tournaments. They were Pragma's ETR up until recently anyway. So, you know, this is a last-minute change for NiP in the final week, and they still look good. For Entropiq, they're pretty much the only solid roster in this tournament right now. Sorry, in this group, other than LFO, who have also been boot camping. But they are getting diced. That's more like it for Lackey. Gets a couple outside. Fuzi will trade. And don't count out NiP from a round like this. Elian's got the AWP still on ramp, but all of NiP are located outside. Flash pop and drop, and oh my god, S-Tag wins that fight.
He's not meant to.
Nope.
But he does. The boy Wonder now making his way up into heaven, trying to tee them up for an A split. Now, if you look at the mini-map, you will know that that bomb is not with any of the outside players, so they're going to have to go back and get it. This is giving, like, don't get me wrong, it's giving time to S-Tag to get into position. The longer it goes silent, though, the more ground's going to start to get taken elsewhere. The bigger picture Entropiq are going to start to paint of what this round is hoping to be.
I love this call. They could have just walked back lobby and gone to split A with S-Tag, but they know we haven't had lobby all this time. It might have been taken, and they're so right. Elian's pushed in with the AWP. This is a perfect reposition for NiP. I thought they were going to go main. It is looking like it wants to end B, but it's not the end of the world. You can go up vent if S-Tag finds an A pick. If he dies, you commit with the lower play. But this is far safer than walking into what was the AWP in lobby. How did NiP want to close?
Ooh, hang on a moment, right? So Krad, never mind, he gets the spot. Only good for one. S-Tag threw the retake smoke in heaven on A, and that's kept both players here for Entropiq. That was the little detail I wanted to point out. Elian could attempt to deny this plant, missed shot. The double door swung, and it's Plopski. Wonderful little spray transfer there to lock in map point for NiP.
They are loud, aren't they? Plopski, the man of doubles. He'll do it everywhere. 3 in the round. Doesn't matter what site, doesn't matter what half. And this is what we said yesterday against Fnatic, but it's applied today as well. There is not a weak link in NiP. There is not a player underperforming. There is not a gap that Entropiq can exploit. Everyone is hitting their shots. Everyone is shining bright. The calls are clean. The AWP is hitting. And Plopski, what a transfer.
Yeah, crazy. That's a Baker's double right there. 3 in the round.
I like the AWP vent play, but it screams of desperation at 15-5.
Esposito, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, spam damage. Goes either way, but ultimately Krad is the man. Looking worse for wear. This time with the outside smokes in again, they're going to walk him close. Use that this time to try and take garage control, and there's nobody here for Entropiq. So that's going to get taken by NiP. It's free real estate.
Nickelback's been baited for, but will he see this cross? He's looking the right way. Oh, and then he turns. Of course he does. Looking back at nothing, in fact, and gets cleared from yard. Very awkward timing, but it's a sign of the times right now for Entropiq. They are looking like a wreck. A husk. And NiP ready to shut out this entire first map. Entropiq's ping. Lobby has been taken. S-Tag does get cleared from below. That's fine. Forrester now needs to turn his eyes back to main, and he does spam out res. That's something. 3 on 3. A is conceded as hampus comes in from heaven. He's looking to shut out the map, and so he shall. 2 from the top, and 16-5. It is not even close. NiP take away their opponent's map pick, and now we head to overpass to see if they can make this a quick day in the office.